What's happening, guys? Today I'm going to be going over my Sunday squat focused leg session, but before I get into that, please like, subscribe, comment. Any engagement with the channel helps, and I'd appreciate that a lot. Thank you. So starting off with behind the neck pull downs, I've been running these lately just as a way to kind of get some mind muscle connection going on with getting tight in the upper back for the squat. Then going into my adductor machine warm up. Not really going super crazy on these, going pretty light. Get a big stretch in the bottom to open up the hips, squeeze up at the top. Definitely not taking these anywhere close to failure. Just getting the adductors warmed up. This has been a big focus on wave 1. I'm on wave 2 right now, but this has been a big focus in my lower body that's been really helpful for my squat. For years when I would squat, my adductor magnus would be pretty tuned up, and I'm not gonna lie, for a very long time I didn't know that how much the adductor magnus really contributed in the bottom of the squat. So that has been a big focus these first 2 waves, and will continue going on into this meet prep. I guess I'm not technically in meet prep right now. I will be prepping for a meet in mid-August 2026. So very far out, getting things dialed in. This is my second block of low bar squatting, just focusing on building some weak points back up. And as you can see here, just working on getting tight in the upper back and, you know, getting the hips opened up and getting those adductors warmed up has been really good for my squat mobility lately. Starting off, I didn't jump straight to 315. I'm not that much of a savage. I definitely am still working on the bottom position, getting more comfortable with depth. It is getting better over time. First set was with 315. Second warm-up set was a double with 355. Definitely could have warmed up a bit better with these maybe. I am going to look into just doing more warm-up reps with the low bar squat next week. This was 385 for a single. Felt pretty easy, honestly. And then here is the top set, 425. Was aiming for 3 reps here. First rep was solid. Second rep, each rep I start to shoot the hips a little bit more and not get in as good of a position. I am definitely more of a posterior chain dominant lifter, trying to get more focused on being able to use my quads. Like I was saying, with improving the adductor strength, I feel like I've been able to actually get in a better, more toes forward position in the bottom of the squat and actually use my quads. Squats were solid. Did 425 for a triple, so I did what I planned to do. Last rep of that 425 was pretty ugly, but hey, we'll keep moving forward. Took 90% of that, 385 for, I wanted 5 reps, got 4. Now we are on to snatch grip hurdles. Here are snatch grip RDLs. These have been pretty solid for my supplemental hinge slot for wave 2. Probably gonna run them again for wave 3. I've been definitely focusing a bit more on upper back this wave, and these are a great way to really challenge the upper back in that really stretched position while also getting some hinge work in there. 295 for 11, so that's 20 pounds more in 2 reps from last week. Definitely getting into the upper end of the rep threshold. We'll definitely go to 315 next week. It'd take 90% of 295, 265 for another back down set right here. So after my last set, I went to go pull the plates off and, you know, go on to single leg split squats. And I realized I didn't even take the plates off. So I didn't even do a down set. I just did another set of 11 with 295. Cool thing one can do with single leg split squats or any unilateral movement, if you can set it up right, you can hold on to a rack and stabilize like this. This is one of the reasons why machines may give a little more muscle stimulus, because the machine is doing the stabilizing. On a compound, you're doing the stabilizing. Third and final set of Texas Strength Systems chest supported row. One of the many badass chest supported rows that we have in our gym. This is a pretty humbling variation by having the squeeze at the top. I know there for a while the stretch under load hypertrophy bros were saying, oh, don't squeeze at the top, but in the context of powerlifting, for me personally, I find that this is very helpful for holding my scaps down on the bench press. I'm noticing right now I'm not shrugging on the concentric with heavier weights, which definitely helps keep you in a better position when you actually do go to press. Experimenting with the higher elevation on the Copenhagens. Easing into it now, I should probably just go for a 30-second Copenhagen at 20 inches, but I did 20 seconds with 24 inches last time, so kind of curious to see where I could go now. If you have made it this far into the video, I am very thankful, and as a token of my gratitude, you can stare at my ass for however long it is until this set ends. So once again, thank you very much for watching. I will be posting more long format videos, a lot more shorts, as I make my way towards the meet in August. I'll be not sure if I'll be diving into much nutrition stuff. Definitely will be showing training stuff. Training is definitely one of my favorite things to talk about for sure. Wow, look at me just staring into the camera right there. That looks very awkward. But once again, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you tune in for the next video. Have a good one.